I'm about settled in this space. I have officially moved in. So we kind of had that move out episode, which would have been the last one that you would have seen. And now we've moved in. So I've been back for 2 weeks. That first week I didn't have my car. I ended on the cliffhanger basically of me breaking down, which wasn't ideal with the move home. I literally got halfway and I got to that lunch with my dad. It was Father's Day, and yeah, broke down halfway. My clutch just gone. So that was a bit of an expensive repair, but I have my car back. I've had it back for a week. I've been in the office, I've been working from home. I'm fully full-time now, and that's been something to adjust to as well. There's a lot, but I'm adjusting, and I think I've adjusted. But this video, I wanted to basically have a little bit more of a look at this space. Currently you can see I've set the space out. My beanbag made it home. But I feel more at home in this space. I've moved things about in my room. I'm really happy with everything I've put away. There's things in the loft, yeah, I'm happy with that. But what I'm not so happy with is just like the finer details and the finishing touches. This room, I was just saying to my mum actually, is the wrong colour. It's been fantastic for so many years. I don't know how many years now, but I have kind of transitioned to have that blue. I was a beige girl through and through for years, but I've tried to introduce a little bit more colour, I think, as you would have seen, and I do love blue, but I don't know if blue's what we're going to do in here. So obviously it's a slight, it's neutral, but it's a slight pink currently in my room. And just where I've put up my new prints, the blue doesn't work with the pink. Yeah, this space is a very neutral colour, but you can tell it's pink against the blues. It didn't look pink before, it does now. So I'm thinking we do something different with that. We're going to need to do some painting. I want to kind of organise our gym downstairs, make it more of a gym, but also a bit of a business space, because I've got so many bits and pieces now that it just, I think I need a separate space to this space, basically. So that's what I guess we're doing, a bit of a home makeover, a bit of a, it's not a reno, but I'm sure we can make a bit of a name out of it. That's where we're at. I actually don't think these look as bad in the camera lens as they do in person, but you can kind of tell there's a bit of a pink hue on the walls. This is a very neutral colour, but it does look blue against the pink, and that's the issue. So part of me thought, do I do this the kind of dark blue that I've done here? But again, I was speaking to my mum, and is that a little bit depressing almost? So I think we might do a bit more of like a, yeah, I guess a beigey, mushroomy potential tone. I mean, first world problems, but I can't wait to just have this room looking, I don't know, like me. I actually don't know where to begin, because I have a lot that must be done. I'm attending Bournemouth Market next week. I'm attending Bournemouth Pride Market, and I'm so excited, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, part of me just like fears that I'm way in over my head. I have got so much that needs to be done, and like this time in a week I'm gonna be there. I don't know how I've managed to leave these things to so last minute. I think because I was nervous and didn't really know what I needed to be doing, and I've made a bit of a checklist, but I just feel like there are so many things missed off, but I can't, one, put it off any longer, and two, think that everything's gonna go perfectly. Like, I need to tell myself that things can go wrong on this occasion. I'm gonna bring you in on all the preparations that literally have to be done this weekend for next week, in preparation for next week. And there are some personal logistics I guess we need to get sorted as well, but we'll get into all of that. I think I just wanted to come on here and introduce this because that'll get me in the mindset, that'll get me kick-started into getting this moving, because that's exactly what we need to do. We can't put it off any longer. Let's get
our first checklist up. I've also had through a email that basically goes through the last logistics from the organizer's side, and yeah, just getting that I think was the reminder that like I need to get things sorted now. I don't even know where to begin. We're sitting on the floor because a lot of the times I get much more done here. I don't know why, but there's something about sitting on the floor or lying on the floor that like all my thoughts just come together. So this is exactly what we're doing, to go through our kind of checklist. This is the thing when I went in stores though, like everything just sort of came together, and whilst it seemed really overwhelming like a week before, I actually got to the day and I was like, no, I'm good. I'm actually okay. So I'm hoping the same thing happens with these markets. I'm actually realising now I've gotten myself into both days of markets. I really thought I put myself just in the Sunday. So I'm navigating that as well, because I thought I had next Saturday basically to prepare to, and I guess get myself down to Bournemouth because I'm not in Bournemouth anymore. Let's go through this checklist. I currently have to prepare my prints and prepare the packaging. That's putting all of these bits and pieces together. I'm preparing the season's project package. That's what I've wanted to do with this business from the start. Basically put together boxes that make a whole experience of wellness. You know, I've absolutely loved creating the prints, but my long-term vision is to put them together in a full box to make this full sensory experience. You know, get the scents involved, get the taste involved, making more of a moment for yourself, you know, like working with a notebook, a journal, affirmation cards, prints, some sort of activity with those kind of other senses involved. So I need to sort that. I don't even know what that looks like. I can barely explain it, let alone put it together. It's okay. I need to test card payments, make sure that they work and are processed. I've got the kind of like phone to phone, almost like Apple Pay. I wonder if that, I'm hoping that works with any card, and you can go Samsung to Apple. This is why I need to test it. Then I need to organise cash payments just to be prepared. It's good to have that. And a float. I need to get money out, I guess, for that. I did also want to organise business cards, print business cards. Then I also want to organise a price list, and I want to print and laminate that. So that's my current list right now. And then, as I say, I have kind of personal logistics because I'm down in Bournemouth next weekend, course, for these markets, and I don't have accommodation, and now I'm staying, well, I'm doing the markets on Saturday and Sunday, so I'm gonna need accommodation Saturday night. But if I've got to be there at 8:30 on Saturday now, I might need Friday night too. So my personal logistics are to get my roof rack sorted, basically get that ordered, to put my tent box on my car, and then I need someone to help me put my tent box on my car. And there's not enough days in the week for this. We've got this. We've got this. I fear I can't sit because I'm a bit overstimulated. But we're gonna kneel. Woo, not grip that very tight. I do promise this is not a alcoholic bev. It's just a ginger and tonic. Which is one, refreshing, and two, I'm hoping it calms me down a little bit, because I'm having a bit of an anxious day. I don't usually have these. I feel like my head's usually in quite a good place. Today though, just as I said yesterday that I was kind of settling, or I'd settled and I'd adjusted, I spoke too soon. Not really sure what's happening today. I think because I've got basically a free day, I'm a little bit lost and a little bit unsure of what to do with myself, and also stressed at the same time. I think maybe I have too much to do, and I feel like taking a Sunday, like it's Sunday today, just feels illegal, when actually that's probably really what I need. But in saying that, I'm not gonna listen. I think we need to go somewhere in the middle ground. Like, I've ticked a few things off today that I'm really happy with, that would just make the next week easier, because I'm just stressed about the week to come and just the amount I've got to organise. But yeah, equally I just need to tick those things off slowly, because it's Sunday and I do need a rest day. We all need like at least one day of the week where we're just not going at 100 miles an hour. I'm trying not to do that in my day-to-day now anyways, but yeah, I just need to like practice what I preach today. And it's not going to be a full rest day, but it needs to be somewhere in between. I have had a double coffee today as well, and I feel like that's just silly for a Sunday. Like, I should be resting. I shouldn't be needing 2 cups of coffee. What I'm going to do today, or what we've done so far, even from when I spoke to you yesterday, I had a really nice family afternoon and evening, which was really nice actually. But I had a bit of a journey yesterday where I was organising some stuff on my laptop, and yeah, I was just being efficient with my time. So I've ordered roof racks for my car, and I'm going to be putting a tent box on my car for the weekend. I don't know if I mentioned that, having to sort out accommodation for the weekend, and I've been wanting to, yeah, get my tent box on there, get my tent box on my car. So this morning then I booked accommodation down near Bournemouth. So I'm actually going to stay in the New Forest, which I'm actually so excited. It looks gorgeous, and I've just had to cancel a few plans in my calendar for this week to just ease my mind. So I did those things today, and now I've gotten out all my business bits, shall we say. I also yesterday tested the card payment. That worked really well, like super easy. And I've also sorted my float. So I've sorted out the whole cash side of things. I've got a bag out, kind of like a, I want to say festival bag. It's kind of that vibe. But I think what I want to do is I want to maybe get a bit of the packaging sorted, or maybe just organise a few of those bits so that they're maybe laid out in the right way, so that they're easier to tackle this week after, yeah, some of my full-time work. Big week, but we got this. I also had a look at my schedules for YouTube and for my work, and yeah, I think I'm gonna be switching some bits up, but for a hopeful better quality. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm so in my head today. Need to practice this. Sunday wellness. Works, right?